I want to build a successful online business. And if you are listening to this, I am guessing you want one too, or at least the freedom you believe one could give you. And for a while, I genuinely believed the right AI tool, course, prompt, or strategy might be the thing that finally got me there. Fame and fortune. Or at the very least, enough sales to prove that this was becoming a business and not just a very expensive hobby. Instead, I mostly made myself poorer. Because every time something failed, I did not think, maybe this strategy is flawed. I thought, I am close. Maybe I needed one better AI tool. Maybe I needed a more optimized prompt. Maybe I needed to stop playing small and invest serious money in a YouTube coaching program. The breakthrough always seemed to be waiting behind one more purchase. And that is the part nobody talks about. When you desperately want an online business to work, you are not just buying information. You are buying temporary relief from the terrifying fear that this might never work. Hello, hello. Welcome back to Smart AF. That temporary relief does not appear anywhere on the invoice, but it may be the most powerful part of the sale. So let's look at two real examples of how that feeling gets packaged. The first does not sell you a course, at least not directly. Higgsfield recently published a video titled, I used Higgsfield AI and Claude to build a $39,500 a month faceless channel. But the $39,500 did not come from the new channel they built. It was an estimated income figure from an established channel whose format they analyzed. What Higgsfield demonstrated was how its tools could recreate that style of content. It did not demonstrate the new channel earning $39,500 a month. And yes, the tutorial is free. But it is still selling something. It is selling the idea that Higgsfield and Claude are the bridge between you and that income. I know because I have paid for Higgsfield and used it. It can create genuinely beautiful visuals. But producing an entire faceless video with consistent AI-generated clips is not one magical prompt. In my experience, it means failed generations, strange results, inconsistent visuals, retries, and disappearing credits. The video shows us the exciting output. It does not calculate what producing videos at that quality consistently could actually cost. So they built a workflow. The title built the income, and the production bill is left for you to discover after subscribing. The second example is much more direct. It is a $49 Gumroad course called My $400,000 YouTube Shorts System. Copy my 1.8 billion views strategy. The seller says this is the exact system behind hundreds of thousands of dollars and billions of views. The product itself is a 39-minute video. Now, I am not reviewing the content of the course. It might contain genuinely useful advice. I am auditing the promise used to sell it. And for that, we do not need to look inside the course. We need to compare what the sales page shows us with what it would need to show us to estimate a buyer's chances. We see the seller's revenue. We see the seller's views. We see the seller's subscribers. What we do not see is what normally happens to the buyer. How many customers created successful channels? How many earned back their $50? How many are still posting 6 months later? We are not told. What we are told is that the course is not for lazy people. So before the customer has even started, the explanation for failure is already waiting. If it works, the system gets the credit. If it fails, perhaps you were lazy, inconsistent, or did not want it badly enough. That does not prove the course is bad. But it creates a sales story in which the promise never has to be wrong. One example borrows the result from an established channel. The other gives us the seller's exceptional result. Neither tells us the typical buyer's probability of success. And here's where this becomes uncomfortable for me. I have things to sell you too. I want this channel to make money. Of course I do. I know how I could make my guides sound more exciting. I could call one the exact system for building a profitable AI business. I could imply that buying it might be the breakthrough you have been waiting for. That would probably sell better than the truth. The truth is that my guides require you to read, think, make decisions, and do the work. They may help you avoid a bad idea or make a better decision. They cannot guarantee that anybody will buy what you create. And I would be lying if I said I have never felt tempted to make that possibility sound bigger, just to see whether someone might finally notice me and buy. because a boring, realistic possibility will always lose a sales race against a beautifully packaged fantasy. So we are not just looking at what online business sellers put on the invoice. We are looking at the product you may actually be buying. Hope. I still believe I can build this into a successful channel and business. I still want the freedom, the sales, and the slightly embarrassing fame and fortune. But I will not keep giving in to grifters, and I definitely will not become one just to make a sale. So the next time someone promises that one tool, course, or strategy could finally change everything, ask yourself, if I remove the dream from this offer, what am I actually buying? What will this product genuinely help me do? What work will I still have to do myself? And am I buying this because I need it or because I need to feel hopeful again? Because hope is not the problem. Hope is what makes us start. The problem is when someone packages that hope, attaches a countdown timer, and sells it back to us as evidence. I still believe this channel and business can work. I just refuse to confuse that belief with a guarantee, for myself or for you. Now tell me in the comments, what is one thing you bought because you thought it might finally be the breakthrough? Please like the video and subscribe. Thanks for listening.